Oh my gosh. He's so cute, so little. Oh my god, you're so cute, so little. Ah, what? Stop. Hi JVT and Davon, how are you all? And yeah, I kind of hit a wall, like a big old wall, and kind of just. Yeah, I didn't stream last night. Hi Steve. Ah, that's bug. What is this? This is like a lightning bug that keeps crawling on me. What? Lots of bugs. We got a little one out, a little redline baby. No, because I was out. Like, I dropped the kids off at school in the morning, got home. I was like, I'm just going to lay down for a second. And then the next thing you know, it was the next day. So that happened. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I guess again, my body was just like, and you're just gonna stop for now. That's what happened. I mean, it looks like one, but this isn't normally when they come out. So it kind of looked like a lightning bug. I don't know if it really was or not. We get them, it's just not this time of year normally. You're like, yay, no more streams. Oh no, and there's still more streams. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere quite yet. It's gonna take a lot of, shoot, I don't even know what it would take. Yelling at dogs. Oh, Charlene, I hear you. I hear you. Well, you know how Thor gets. This guy's so whittle. It's so whittle, god dang it. Every 2 weeks with crickets and worms. Oh. Bruno was barking at the cat. Don't you just love when they bark at things? Like, at least they're barking at something. You already know Thor likes to bark at nothing. He just barks at. And also, y'all, just a bit of a warning. I have a wasp guest today somewhere. I mean, I tried to remove him. Wasn't necessarily successful. Now I have no clue where he's at. So basically my warning is I might end up going real foul with my language if he decides to peep out his little head. Again, I'm doing relatively good on controlling that, but when I see a brown recluse and or a wasp, I look different. Is it my lipstick? I wonder what it is. Or is this cute baby? It's probably the cute baby. Oh, you woke up at 8? Dang. I am doing super good. And no, we're not going to eat the lizard. You're on the wrong. You need to go to one of those food streams for that. Look at him, John. He's so cute. Yeah, they don't have ears, so they go by vibration. They hear vibrations. Thank God, though, because I have 3 young kids and I do all this yapping because I'm a woman who yaps. That's exciting, JVT. I love his eyes, too. Love the eyes. Putting them back in here. Oh, snap, dizzle down. Imagine that. The uneven floor, just once again, thank God for the OtterBox. Thank God for the OtterBox. I was gonna get another one of the Redline boys. I thought there was another one over here that was just looking spectacular. GVT, thank you for the 100s. No, I won't do that. That's not cool. These guys are really like. Here's another Redline baby. Steve, thank you for the laughing disco. Look at this cutie patootie. Another Redline boy. Actually, I think that one I was first showing was a girl. And I think this is the boy that I meant to grab. Definitely a male. Look at this guy. I mean, a month old. Like a month and a half old. And the coloration is insane. So insane. Ah. Oh, we're puffing up. What are you puffing up at, my dude? What are you mad about at such a young age? JVT, thank you for the 100. Boston, thank you for the Sunday. Are you? For staying awake. And thank you for the marshmallow. Hi, Andred. Thank you for the 100, JVT. God, he's cute. Hello. What's up, everybody? He's so cute. Look at the eyes. Looking everywhere, observing everything. He's like, is it food? Is it an enemy? What's going on? So freaking cute. Yeah, he's a stunner already. He's so young. Already is stunning. So it's so cool to see these guys at such a young age just showing some beautiful color like that. And I know really when I say that, I know like at this age that the color doesn't really matter as females will show color too. But that one does have a hemipenal bulge. So we know it's a male. But yeah, we got some amazing, amazing babies and juveniles. Oh God, Charlie, I hate when that happens. Let me get out. Who should we get next? Huh? Some of these Gambino babies. Okay, we're going to show you Houdini, the mid. This one's a small baby. Houdini, you need to grow. Like, oh, you're aggravating me. Houdini is aggravating the absolute crud out of me. I've never had a chameleon aggravate me as much as this little gremlin. This little gremlin Houdini, I mean, we're shedding, so we're going to grow some, has been aggravating the absolute crap out of me now for quite some time. This is a big poly baby. Would you got a turd on you? Okay. More just aggravations. Amazing is one of the most despicable words within our grammatical lexicon. It's right up there with the word journey. What about crazy? What about that word? I hate when people are like, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. What should I say? That's stupendous. I look like a plumber, eh? Alright, so this is big Polly. Oh, Houdini. You want to know this little gremlin is 3? How old are you? He is older than the red line clutch, he or she. We're just taking our dear time growing. I have a hard time. Well, like, they're in their enclosure, so I shouldn't just walk on them. Are you a male or are you a female, dude? Mr. Goddang! Thank you for... Thank you for the laughing disco, and thank you for the 100 JVT. No, this one is, like, just really small. I hope it's a female. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm looking. I'm thinking it's a female. But then there's times where I'm like, I don't know. Just taking our dear time for no real reason. Actually, here's the reason. Are you ready? I helped this one hatch. And I think if you've been on my streams before, I've said, usually if you have to help them hatch, they usually don't make it. This is one that's made it. But he's about the same size as the newborn. And this one's about like 3.5, almost 4 months old. When did you hatch, actually? You hatched in the beginning of... Hot damn, this one hatched on December 3rd. So this is 4 months old. Now, all its full-blooded siblings that are from a retained clutch, they're growing nice and big. So, I helped this one hatch. The only one from its particular clutch that survived is this one. And it's like a midget. I shouldn't say that. It's really small. He's special. He's special. But God. He is. He's very small. He's like a miniature. He or she. We named it Houdini because, well, obvious reasons for the name. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of a runt. I don't know that clutch was supposed to make it. I mean, I helped this one, and here we are, but Yeah, I mean, so it's brothers or sisters. I'm just kind of going to grab one without really knowing. You two calm down. What? So this is for same full-blooded siblings. I'm about to show you a sibling of this one. Okay, let me just get a different one. Because that one's acting like, oh hell no, is what that one's acting like. So I'm about to show you a full-blooded sibling to this one. Just a retained clutch, so it was from a pairing. It's from her retained sperm that they can reach, because females can retain sperm for at least 6 months, if you remember me. This one hatched on March 20th. March 20th, December 3rd. Now this clutch is a retained clutch, which is just so interesting. The retained clutch, right? Don't let a sibling eat him, right? Like, that would be cray cray. Dude, you are a crazy nut one, though, for real. Like, the way you just managed to fall like that. He's like, and I'm going to be on your shoelace now. Like, thanks, buddy. Like, how did you manage that? You're fine. You just landed on my shoelace, Goober. It's fine. But for real, look at that. So, don't do it again. These guys are both like terrified of each other. I'm going to put this one up. So this one hatched on March 30th. A young male. Not too sure about this one. This one was December 3rd. Not too, I mean, he's a little bigger, but not that much bigger. They are full-blooded siblings. So they are, but they're retained clutch. So the females can retain sperm for at least 6 months. And so you can have, like in this situation, the clutch that was from the initial pairing was like not that successful, but the retained clutch has a good amount of 20, I think it's like 23 babies or something, and they're doing really good, and they're growing, they're doing really good. So I was kind of freaking out because what happened? Biggest one's redline. I'm not. Object jewelry can be, huh? Hi, Mr. Gotti. It got hot in Kansas City. It was pretty warm today here. I mean, Kate's doing good. I believe he's just getting home from some travels. Probably won't see him this weekend. He's gonna, it's his weekend with his daughter. I think he's gonna take her to like Silver Dollar City and stuff. But he was really sweet and got me and my kids season passes to Six Flags, and I believe they are opening up pretty soon. I bet it was hot in Dallas. Hey, no, I used to sell extended car warranty, so like, come on, Tayu, let's do it. Let's see who could sell a car warranty to each other when I used to do it too. Is it a baby? That's awesome. And now Nile monitors are so cool. I like monitors. I just like Tegos. Alrighty. So we got, good news is I got 4 UVB lights in today. 3 of them are the 4-foot ones, and then the one, my bluish eyes. I just have Panther Chameleons, a yellow giant Parsons chameleon, a bearded dragon, a Kenyan sand boa, 2 crested geckos, a leopard gecko, a gargoyle gecko, and 2 dumpy tree frogs. If I ever got a big lizard, I think I want to get the black and white tegu, whatever it's called. Because I know they're a lot of work, and which most reptiles are in a way, but to get them where they're like really chill with you, I know that takes a lot of like handling and work when they're younger. But man, the ones I've seen that their owners have like really cared for them, they are like dogs. Omar frozen me. I was just standing there. Thank you for letting me know. I wonder why it's doing that. Only liars? Huh? Yeah, get a Panther cam. I might know somebody. I might know somebody. Dude. Oh, so we're gonna be going back to building enclosures. Because I honestly I was kind of at a standstill. Until I got the UVB lights in. I want to pay for you, crocodile. I do not have any. I don't. I will never have that. I'm just saying. No, I would not, Aunt Woods. No, I would not. Nice dress is a short and a tank top. I am from, depending on who's asking, it depends on who's asking. The real ones, no. The real ones, no. All right. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm going to have to break out the bright red lipstick aviator, the Maui Jim aviators and cop hat, and scare some of y'all off while I'm doing enclosures. Look, I am a weird person. I live in a tent or something. It's whatever you think this is. We're just going to say yes. Yeah, is that a tent? Yes. It's a tent. It's a big old tent. I am a dentist. So you're a wannabe doctor. 360, you got it. You got it, nothing. 360 just for you. Whoa. How'd you like that? Mr. Goddamn, thank you for the high fives. Nothing venomous. I do have a nosy bee, big peeps. His name is Boudreaux. Over 200 Panther Chameleons. Peter, thank you for the laughing disco. We live in the closets. They're like squirts. You don't clarify. You're gonna get. You got the 360. You're gonna get it like that. Thank you for the 100 JBT. Thanks, Steve. Of course you do, Jim Bob, and of course your name's Jim Bob. Hee-haw. You probably your cousin too, don't you? I'm sure you do, Jim Bob. Oh my one. Oh my God. Oh my God. You didn't see nothing. Stop it. Okay, we're going to chameleons. See, I breed Panther chameleons, you guys. And here I have over 200 Panther chameleons. I literally have aisles of chameleons. Aisles. Aisles. Frederick, thank you so much. I'm doing pretty good. We're still just busy here at the Midwest Panther Chameleons headquarters. You're like, isn't that pretty fancy? I mean, it's better than garage or whatever. Right? JVT, thank you for the 100. Aisles. Aisles. And it's messy because we're still on pat. Actually, that's my UVB light box. It's huge because they're 4 feet long. Like this. There you go. This one. I got the bulbs, but look at this, man. Look at this. Wait, did they give me my shirt for messing up my order? Or is that going to be sent separately? What did they do? I don't see my shirt in here, mofos. They messed up my order and they, oh, we're going to send you a shirt. I don't see it. Oh, God, that was loud. Another long day. Danny is here. Danny and Charlene and Davon, they don't play. Nor does Gambino. Gambino doesn't really play. Gambino, would you like to come out? They're being weird. They're being so weird, Gambino. I need you to help me, please. Can you help me, Gambino? The people on the YouTube are being really weird tonight. And I don't know if I can handle it by myself. I don't know. Okay. Yes, I love you. Are you coming to see me? Are you? Night TWSC. Thank you for coming on. Oh God, Gambino, they're being super duper weird. I need you to help me with it. Yes, I'm totally, that's not Majesty Palm. Those aren't pothos. This chameleon is chilling with a 7-leaf devil in its enclosure. My God, you guys are so observant. Truly, you are. Woo, we got to 6,000 subscribers. You know I had whatever the bare minimum is to do live streams is what we had in January. So like, oh God, Gambino, no, that's not what I meant by your help. So really, you all are amazing for getting us to 6,000 because for real, whatever the bare minimum to do live streams here, That's what we were at in January. So we got to 6,000. Thank you all so much. Charizard's doing fantastic. Let me show you. Fafo. You ready? Mr. God dang, thank you for the 100. There's Charizard. Oh, looks like they're about to shed. Look at the lips. Thank you for the hundreds, Mr. Goddamn JVT. Thank you. Thank you. No, it really means a lot. We've been trying to grow up this account on YouTube a lot because, well, quite frankly, I do enjoy YouTube a lot more than the other, well, the other platform did me dirty, just saying. And it's frustrating. But anyways, I really like streaming here because I can basically say whatever. We just can't listen to music, and that's kind of lame, but hey, whatever. So this is Mr. Gambino. He's a special chameleon. He's a yellow body, blue bar, and below-bee, but he is the result of 12 generations of selective breeding. When he gets yellow, like really beautiful yellow. I need my hydration sources. Hold on, because I'm getting thirsty. Yes. Well, so it's a very big, unfortunate misconception that they change their color based on what they're touching or their surroundings. In fact, these cool lizards are walking mood rings. They change their color based on temperature and mood. So, long story short, we were all lied to as kids. All those cool movies, all those cool commercials, all those cool shows where the chameleons walk on something blue and they turn blue or purple. That was a lie straight from the pits of hell. Because I actually thought the same thing until I got into chameleons. And then I learned, like, oh no, that's not what they do. Listen. Disney lies. They lie. I did. So what happened yesterday or Wednesday, because I know it's Friday technically, after I ended the stream Wednesday morning and took the kids to school, I was like, you know what? I'm feeling really out of it. I'm just gonna put my head down for a second. And then I woke up and it was Thursday. So, yeah. Is that like your personal home? Like in your personal space with your personal location? Are you human? I had to read it. Is that like a reptile, bro? Man, I think it is a dog. Linda. I am a robot. It's a chameleonary, yes. Oh, like Dexter's it's like, now off to my chameleonary. I can't, it's laboratory. Sounds so much better with Dexter saying it than chameleonary. Danny from Chicago. Ew. He is full grown. He's full grown. So they still shed. Why do I laugh like that? Because I felt like laughing like that. That is definitely my normal everyday laugh too. It's like, ha 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 ha. I'm happy that's ruining that for you, Baker. They actually have a 360-degree range of vision, and they can see a whole range of coloration that we can't. And chameleons are going to shed regardless if they're growing or not. Now, when they're growing, they'll do full body sheds, and at times they're going to do it quite frequently, like even a few times a month. And then when they're done growing, they'll do these partial body sheds. So like around 18 months when they're done growing, instead of having those fresh, awesome, full body sheds, they'll do partial body shed. So look at our beloved Gambino. So as you can see, that eye shed. This eye's not shed yet. Hopefully it sheds soon. What else has shed on you? Oh, that part of his leg shed. And portions of his tail have shed. But anyways, they do partial body sheds when they're full grown. And they're beautiful regardless of how old they are and whatnot. But yeah, so they kind of look awkward sometimes. My nosy bay is Boudreaux. Um, listen, about hanging out and washing my hands. I don't know, man. It's a lot of requests right there. Don't be afraid again. Gambino's never bit me. He's a very derpy chameleon. He is. Now, not to really scare you, though, his nickname is Ted Bundy because, well, let's just say he likes to attempt certain things with his females after they're done Netflixing and chilling every time. So I have to say it right in front of his enclosure while they're doing the deed, really awkwardly, mind you, like right there, because as soon as they're done, I have to snatch her out because he's like, because I've got issues. Yes, he does. He's got issues, odd issues. Yeah, yeah. And it's like, wow, he's really chill with people. He's really chill with people. Just something about after he's arrived to his senses. I don't. Okay, so if we want to dive into a scientific level of what his problem probably is, he is not the most confident of male panther chameleons. And I have noticed that when he sees a female chameleon, when he sees any other lizard species that is not as colorful as like a male panther chameleon, so most of my males will right away register that it's a female, right? Or it's like just not as colorful as another lizard, like because so I mean, Redline got the hots for my male gargoyle gecko once. He sees a lizard shape that's not colorful like him, so he thinks he can hit it, right? Gambino, on the other hand, the second he sees any other lizard, regardless if they're a male or female, he fires up right off right out the spot. He starts to fire up. He doesn't recognize that instead of like kind of like observing and taking it in if it's a male, female, or what's going on, he just right away goes to the offensive. And so I think that's kind of his issue. He'll eventually catch on. Like if it's a female that's receptive, he'll eventually catch on. He'll start to head bob, like clearly, because I have several babies from him. But it's not like how most of the males, it's almost instantly, if I show them a receptive female, it's almost instantly they're head bobbing, like trying to get with her. Him, it's not. I have to start them out in neutral ground, so I don't put them in his enclosure right away. I don't put him in their enclosure. I put them on the climbing tree or let him see them from there, and then eventually I'll put them in his enclosure. But so then I think after he's done Netflixing and chilling, if the female shows any signs like a puffing up her gular, I think he just goes for it and like as a fight or as like a threat, basically. Because he's the only one that's like that. Mr. Meeseeks is in his enclosure. Thank you. Males are a lot more colorful than females. A lot more colorful. Papa, thank you. Subscribe. Yeah. For show. Thank you, for show. Don't be afraid of Gambino. As long as you're not a female panther chameleon, you have nothing to worry about with him. He's never bit anybody. He's usually pretty chill with people in general. But if you're a female panther chameleon, watch out. So as long as you're not a female panther chameleon. So as far as letting these guys free roam, I mean, even like my bearded dragon, like you got to be careful. So with these guys, there's definitely going to be things that they could get into that you don't want them to get into. But the biggest issue is if they're not getting their UVB exposure. So if you have them out and about, if you have them out of their enclosure and they're not getting UVB exposure, I would have them out 30 minutes to an hour max. However, when you do have them out, you need to make it like a designated free roam area. Something with like house plants, maybe get some sticks or even like plastic ladders. Like it's not like something that is a permanent. So fake things like that are okay at that time. At my old house, I actually had UVB lights hanging from the ceiling, so they were still getting UVB exposure. Sticks, whatever. It's just so what they like to be near windows, like when they're free roaming. House plants, so they have like leaves to hide in, but they love to look out windows. Would you rather be an unhappy person or a happy lizard? I'd rather be an unhappy person because at least I can do something about it. A happy lizard that doesn't exist. There's content lizards, but truly emotionally happy or just happy lizards isn't really a thing because they're incapable of emotions. Now, there's people that are incapable of emotions, but I'm not one of those people. So if I'm an unhappy person, there's usually something I can do to fix it, right? Whether it's pills, not saying to do that right off the bat, but there's something. And I meant like doctor prescribed stuff. Pet Breeder, Petco, PetSmart, all your big chain pet stores are awful. They are 100% an incorrect husbandry. These guys, and that's for all the reptiles. Chameleons go downhill very fast with incorrect husbandry, and there's nothing more difficult than getting a chameleon as a first-time owner, getting a chameleon that has health issues that you're not even aware of. They probably won't show their health issues unless they're about to, okay? So they are not getting the correct UVB. They're not getting the correct humidity. They're getting completely contaminated, disgusting water for a drinking source. Everything is bad. And even if the employees want to change and know better, they can't because everything is set by corporate. How they place things, where they place things, they can't change it. Local pet stores are hit or miss. Most of the time, even though they're going to be a little bit better most of the time than the big chain stores, a lot of times they don't have it correct. So your best bet is a reputable breeder. I don't gatekeep. If you don't want to get something from me, if I don't have anything available, you just think I'm a sketch-ass person on here, I'll tell you where to go. Iper Dallas, Jonathan Hill's really good. Jonathan Hill's his name, Iper Dallas. You are going to pay full top price. Like, he's been breeding for a while. He has amazing chameleons. I've got a lot of my breeders from him. You are paying top dollar. Camouflage Creations is really good. Tree Candy, Eye Candy, Reddy's Rainforest, Chromatic Chameleons. I'll tell you other breeders. So, yes, I really want to go to that Crafty. I also want to go, there's one in Springfield, Missouri. I don't think they have chameleons there. Yeah, so, and it gets kind of like a weird subject as far as reptiles and emotions. So, because you'll see people with like their tegus, where my first chameleon, I would not recommend getting your chameleon from the place I got my first chameleon, to be honest with you. And I really don't want to talk bad. I was not as educated at the point at that time. So I don't want to go into after saying that. I mean, if you've paid attention and watched my streams, you know where I've gotten from, but I'm not going to like follow up to like where I want to go. I won't talk bad about breeders on here, but if like we ever get to where you're messaging me or something, I'll tell you like don't go there. So the reasons, though, I'll tell you the reasons why I would not go to that breeder again. For one, they group raise. Yes, I have some that I'm group raising right now. I'm actively trying to get the babies out of being group raised. He never does. He does not keep a good lineage chart information. He does not do lineage well at all. And when he does have really good sires, he hoes them out. So it's very difficult with some of his sires to find unrelated, like similar colors. Also, they sell eggs. And from going on stream, from him alone, I run into about 12 people who their babies passed away and like were never able to get in contact with him. So, which is weird because he was actually really informative with me, but he did have health issues after that. So I don't know if that had to do with because he seemed like he completely changed. So Dom is the female, Sire is the male. So Sire's the dad, Dom's the mom. This is Gambino. It is all at the bottom. You are so right, Dustin. Oh, I have my family lives in Plano, or near Plano, actually. Well, maybe if he has been, it's different because he had health issues. That was my thing. Like I actually respected him despite all the things before it because he helped me like with Redline. But then like Mary and a few other people that you know, that was their experience. And I was like, what? So yeah. I was in the shower earlier. And I definitely oil and lotion. Nope. We got work to do, you guys. I just felt bad. Why am I dressed in my work tank top and shorts? Because I live in a place where it's warmer right now, and well, I can do whatever the F I want to do because I live in a country where us women can dress how we want to dress. America, fuck yeah. I'm very... Oh. No, this is just my natural, like, curly hair. Well, it's a little warmer in here, though. Like, if I was outside, I would definitely either put a hoodie on or pants, you know, like longer pants. Spicy Brittany. He's, what's them out? Wait, what? How, it's like, honestly, some of y'all are so bold because there's two questions you never ask a woman when you just met, right? How old is she and her weight? Don't ask those questions. But I really don't care. I'm 33 years old. I just, you know, some of y'all must not have... Never mind. I was about to get mean. Again, that's a really freaking weird question. Kyle, thank you for liking and subscribing. How long would it take from Netflix to chilling to laying the egg? So, usually, it does vary. I guess it depends on how, like, far along the eggs that she has in her are. About a month to 2 months is about normal. All right, we're going to start. Today will be weird. I do have a boyfriend. So Liz is lazy. Don't play with animals. You sounds like, do you not have a like life? Like, what do you do with your dogs? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if like, what is it called? What are you doing when you're fetching with them? It's not like, let's fetch, sir. Like, you don't say that to your dog. You're like, hey, you want to go play fetch? You play with your dogs. Don't play with animals. Get out of here. Have virus in animals? No. No, not really. I know some scary shit. Paul, you know nothing about the scary shit I know of. I could go, I mean, my poor chat, they're gonna be like, no, Brittany, don't. I could send you down whole rabbit holes like I have done before on my chats. I'm not trying to. But if you start it, you might make me have to finish it, and I'll make you feel really uncomfortable by the time we're done, and like, I'll tell you stuff that you wish you had never thought about. Those who know, they know exactly what I'm mentioning. So don't push me. I mean... Ah, shit. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put... I guess I could do the lights last. Okay, there's very few animals that you can get chlamydia from. And koala bears, as cute as they are, happen to be like maybe the one. How many can you even get chlamydia from? It's not that common of like, we wouldn't have dogs as pets if we could get fucking chlamydia from them. I don't think we would, right? But you're cute ass koala bears, and you're in Australia. Everything's going to kill you there. Everything is. You have, what's it called? The gummy or the dummy, what's it called? The gummy bush or some shit? And like it puts fiberglass needles and you can't cure it and you're in pain for months. And it's like fiberglass needles and shards when you touch this freaking plant. You have plants that there's no pain cure for, and you're in pain for... You're in Australia. Of course the cute fuzzy animals have chlamydia there. What the hell? Just saying. I got all worked up. No, I don't know how they got chlamydia. No, what's it called? There's a plant in Australia. It's like the gummy or something. And it's like, in the spiders, all the venomous snakes, all the spiders, the fact that there's a whole season where you wake up in the morning and everything's covered in webs with like billions of spiders everywhere. That's Australia. I'm not upset. I'm just saying, like, of course the cute fuzzy animal in Australia has chlamydia because it's Australia. Because everything there is out to get you. I like have mad respect for Australians. Do you understand that like in Missouri I have 2 venomous spiders and like 4 venomous snakes to worry about? That's it. It's like chances are it is venomous if you see it there. If you see it, but then your good spiders, and this is what cracks me up. Your friendly spiders are like the size of dinner plates. The huntsman spiders. And oh, those are the good guys. They're freaking huge. They're huge. Huge spiders. Oh, but they're nice. They're not venomous. Oh, get out of here. Texas. Yes, Texas. I'm sure I don't want to show you us. I am not in Australia. We did get to see a brown recluse on the live the other night on here. If you guys got to witness that, complete chaos. That was awful, because if you know me, you know. Who's at the 100? Thank you, Russell, for the 100. And JVT, thank you for the 100. Don't ever get a woman. I wasn't mad. It's just when you say, like, don't play with animals because koalas have chlamydia. Well, because that's in Australia. It's basically a given. Don't play with wild animals in Australia because the chances are, like, the platypus male has, they could stink. The platypus males are venomous. Like, they have, like, a stinger on their freaking tail or something. And they're venomous. The platypus is venomous. Yeah, you heard me right. The duck animal thing is venomous. The duck beaver cross thing is venomous. There's a stinger on it. I don't think they're like overly like, I don't think it's going to unalive you, but like they're venomous. The freaking platypus is venomous. They have prehistoric birds that are going to chase you and unalive you. Anyways, oh yes they do, but don't tell me not to play with animals because koalas have chlamydia, because freaking quite obviously. Platypus are also UV reactive and look like babies. The Beanie Baby platypus, if you can get the right color purple one, they're worth a lot of money, but it's only like one of the shades. And surprisingly, like they made it in like 5 different shades of purple. But if you get the original OG Beanie Baby platypus from 92 or 93, it's worth a lot of money if it's in good condition. I'm sure it wasn't for a koala, but good for you that it wasn't from a koala. Good night, Crafty. I have reptiles in here. Oh. Just a good old wild brown recluse was in here the other day. They're not a pet. They're a random ass animal in Australia that can hurt you like almost everything there can. They're like the weird like beaver duck cross thing. And I think they're a mammal. I'm pretty sure they're classified as a mammal, but they have a beak. It's confusing. Yeah, she was looking at the helix. Let's go over to Helix. Oh, Helix himself is ready for bed. He himself is also ready for bed. Helix, you need to get your shed together, sir. He goes, it's a bedtime for me. Wait, what? So are they birds or mammals? They lay eggs. The platypus lay eggs, so they're freaking birds, right? What are they? What even are they? Here's Maui. And males have poisons. Damn. But they're mammals. Damn it. That's so freaking confusing, Australia. They're a mammal with a beak that lays eggs. Get the F out of here. Get out of here. I do not have... I have ambilobi. I have a Abanja and nosy bee. Where are you? So here is my Abanja, Mr. Meeseeks. He just chilling. Looks like he's about to shed. And then, yes, I priority overnight ship anywhere in the U.S. except for Hawaii and Alaska. And then Boudreaux, my nosy bee. So I got him from Camouflage. He's should be shedding soon. We've been waiting for his shed for quite some time, but he's a pretty boy. It's a sweet... Are you talking about platypus? So, for starters, I use Redline Shipping, which is a company that specializes like in shipping creatures like that. I say creatures like that because you can also ship like aquatics and also insects and stuff. But anyways, I do reptiles. And so what they do to benefit you is you can get all your shipping supplies from them. So it's shipping, like it's an insulated box. You get reptile safe heating pads if necessary, same with cooling pads. You insulate it so they're not ever getting directly touched by the heating and or cooling source if you're using those. You put a couple extra holes in it. So they also are following the Stacy Act. So they're properly labeled as a careful animal. Redline and another reptile shipping companies, why you should use them. There's a couple reasons. So one, they're going to let you know, like one time I was going to ship and I had this big alert that said due to a suspected chemical spill in Memphis, because Memphis is one of the really big hubs in the United States. Usually when you priority overnight ship, even though they're going to get there in like less than 12 hours, they're either going to stop at Memphis or I believe Minneapolis first. Memphis is usually the go-to hub. So there was a chemical leak. And they're like, we're not covering it. We're not offering insurance right now due to that because it was causing like 3-day delays. So I didn't ship, but that wasn't something I would have known. If I had just looked at the weather and the temp, it was a great time to ship. But because I went on there to get my label and I saw that big alert, I knew I shouldn't ship then because there probably would have been delays. Secondly, they're able to contact FedEx and talk to people way past what you and I could ever talk to. And they're able to find out exactly why a package is delayed for the rare situation that there's a package delay. I haven't had a single package delayed in 6 years, either receiving or shipping end. I have not had any issues. Secondly, thirdly, another reason why it's safe with the shipping, they're going to fall asleep. When it's dark, they fall asleep. That's just what they do. So every time I've picked up a chameleon, when I open up the box, they're sleeping. And they don't go on the FedEx truck. You go to the FedEx hub and pick them up, as I drop mine off at the FedEx hub as well. So they're never on the delivery truck. The delivery truck, any breeder that's willing to ship, like mail it directly to your door, that's something that's kind of a red flag, because no Redline, Reptiles to You, none of those companies will honor an insurance. Thank you, JVT, for the hundreds. And thank you for the star, Lucky Cat, Lucy Cat, thank you. And thank you for the floating heart, Billy. The delivery to your door, that's one of the biggest causes of a DOA, which is dead on arrival. No, so if I purchase an insurance, it's going to cover like $900. If I shipped it to your door, they would not honor the insurance. That would be void. So any breeder that's willing to risk that's kind of like, you know what I mean? So thank you, JVT, for the hundreds. And thank you, Lucy, for the star. Those are really cool. There's no smell of them. The only thing that you could get a smell from would maybe be like the crickets, because crickets are different. No, we're still in my chameleonary. Right, you are. You are. Like, it's just... Yeah, it's going to be more convenient. I drive an hour. I have to drive about an hour to the FedEx hub that I have to ship from, because it's not every FedEx location. But as long as you don't live in a rural area like me, you shouldn't have to drive as long as I do. But, if you're really wanting, it's worth them being alive, the drive. You know what I'm saying? Like, peace out. I would recommend Facebook groups. I'm like really maxed out on like any additional living creatures. Except like if they're hatching, that's one thing, but I can't take anything. right, so on to building a baby enclosure, camp fam. So I had no prior experience with reptiles when I got into chameleons. I have my first chameleons, Redline, Mr. Mondays. They're about 6 years old. A lot of people are going to say they're not for beginners. And they are going to be more difficult than other reptile species. They are more sensitive to incorrect husbandry than other species. There's just like personally, I don't think that other species are going to really prepare you all too much for them. Like you might get a basic understanding of supplements and maybe UVB lighting. That's gonna about be it. And the supplement and UVB lighting, it's just making sure you buy the correct UVB light and get the correct supplement and schedule, which is a very easy schedule. So there's not much thought to that whole process. It's buying the thing, and it's buying the things and giving it to, like, seriously, that's not hard. The hardest part, in my opinion, is getting their enclosure set up properly. But reputable breeders should hold your hand through that process. And I think, like, and that's another thing, like, because people, sure, maybe iguanas are not as sensitive to incorrect husbandry, but holy heck, the space that you need for them as they grow. Same with other lizard species that grow big like that. Like, people don't consider that into, you'll see where people call chameleons like the hardest reptile to keep or one of the hardest reptiles to keep. And I mean, dude, I don't necessarily know that I agree with that. Maybe they're just more sensitive to incorrect husbandry than others, but there's basically, well, and also, so I'll tell you the best places to get your research information. Bill Strand has the Chameleon Academy. His information is accurate. It's free. He's a scientist, and he goes to Madagascar once a year. He's very involved with the chameleon community. But he also explains things in a way that's easy to understand. So he has a YouTube, he has a website, like his information is free. He has all the information about all the commonly kept species of chameleons. And he doesn't present it, because there's another source. I mean, once I get like more involved with like talking with people, I will kind of direct them to the other source. But he'll straight up scare you from getting a pet chameleon. Also, English is not his first language, so a lot of the stuff he says comes off as very harsh when it's not necessarily he's trying to be harsh, but you will get conflicting information. Also, when you go to like Reddit and stuff, like there's a lot of false information. I used to, when I had a bit more time on my hands, I would troll Reddit, and I'm like, I'm a first-time chameleon owner, and I would upload a picture of like my enclosure, and like, what do I need to do? And they're like, you need to add a waterfall. You need to give them a water bowl. And they're like, oh, well, and like all this really bad advice. And I was like, every single time. And I would just ask, like, questions that were kind of common for new owner questions, and just see what, and it was so bad. The information was so bad. So definitely go to the Chameleon Academy, and because it's not incorrect, and it's not going to take it's very good information. You're a fellow F1 watcher? A fog machine? But Paul, yes, just so I'm telling you, when you do online searches, you will find the stupidest crap ever. Bill Strand will tell you how they live in the wild, and that is exactly right. You're trying to replicate to the best that we can their natural environment, but minus like dry season and stuff. Like, we don't want to replicate dry season. Like, we don't want to do that. But there's just so much bad information online. There really is. And like it comes from sources that look credible. Even veterinarian clinics, all sorts of things, but they're not giving you the right information. That is one source I know is good information. And when someone's beginning with a chameleon, probably any species, I personally would always recommend that you stick with 2 sources of your information. So like your online research, one place, and then like your breeder you're getting from. Because the second you start to go and get multiple sources, you're going to get conflicting information, and it's going to be a bit of an overload. and you will get like new owner chameleon anxiety, like everybody does, and you're going to question every little thing. So that's why until you're confident, and once it clicks, like when everything that you're reading is more than just a bunch of things that you should do and a bunch of sentences, and it's like, oh, I need to place my sticks here, I need to place my lights here, I need to have this missing schedule because of this. Once you understand why, then it's like it's easy. And when it's more than just a bunch of rules you're reading. Thank you. Stores are very Charleston White. That's funny. I am gonna start posting long form vids on here, videos on here. I have to take care of this first. Like, oh, I have not been posting nowhere near as much as even shorts because it's been hard to have the time to edit the stuff or whatever. You know, when I first got into like doing the chameleons and everything, I was posting a lot on TikTok, which when I first started, everything on TikTok was like the viral audio sounds that you're posting to, like trends and stuff. But I found that that is the only platform that even kind of likes that. Most platforms like genuine, like genuine voiceovers, genuine, like actual, like you're not just recycling the same trendy sound. So I've been putting, even with my short videos, I've been putting a lot more thought into like what I'm saying in them and everything. Again, I am also an overthinker, so I'm probably overcomplicating it, but I'm just trying to do it right. I am a breeder. I breed. So right now I have had, so we just moved all the chameleons. If you're new to the channel, my name's Brittany. But we just got done moving all the chameleons and the equipment from my basement into my garage. And I will say this so many times, I would not wish, when you have a large reptile collection, like over 200 reptiles, it's a pain in the freaking butt. I wouldn't wish this on even my worst enemy. There's things, yeah, it's a pain in the butt. But on top of that, I have had like 7 clutches of chameleons hatched, so a whole bunch of babies. So what we've been doing here on YouTube is I have been actively trying to get all the baby enclosures ready. I did get on a little bit of a standstill because I was out of UV lights, but I just got more in, so we're good there. It should be. I am Midwest Panther Chameleons on all platforms. However, on Facebook, you're usually going to be talking to my mod, Charlene, just because she helps with the messages, because there's a lot of messages. And eventually you end up on my messaging me on my personal, which is like, it's like a public account still, but you know, on the Brittany Nicole account, because that's just easier for me to be in contact with people. Because it's a pain in the butt to switch between your business and personal messenger on there. It really is. And website, yeah. Literally, I just got to get done with what I'm doing so I can finish that up. I thought I published it, but I don't even know that it's showing up. Like, has anybody looked? Or is there still 2 that show? I'm in the St. Louis, Missouri area. Thank you, Braxton. That's good to know they are getting decent views. It's getting to the point, how do I afford it? To the point that my cricket bill is absolutely insane, so I'm just really hoping to move some, like, I'm about at $300 a week on crickets. And I'm just like, duh! So, I might be just, like, really going into my duvia roach colony for the adults. I have an amazing mod team. When you ask breeder, are you asking about my information or like the information for the breeders? I'll send you information for the breeders. Because my goal is, once I get them done here in taxes, I gotta do taxes. Once I'm done here, taxes, which I'm doing the website. So I make lineage charts. I'm going to upload the lineage charts on there as well. But I have all the information. I just haven't actually made my own. I haven't made the actual charts yet for the lineage. Awesome. That's what's so annoying is there's that one that our friend was working on, and or kind of whatever friend, and like, yeah, I need to contact GoDaddy because they were supposed to get rid of that site a while ago. Like that was part of the whole thing. Where did I put my scissors at? Alright, off to get the scissors. She has been amazing. Staying up these crazy hours when she doesn't need to, but she does. I'm just getting all the supplies that I need. So I'm making the nano breezes into 2 enclosures for the babies. So, and obviously as we sell and so on and so forth, I'm going to be making where there's 1 in there, but gotta separate them out. And let me see. So after this, I think I have about 5 nano breezes that I need to assemble. I also have that other clutch, the other Kenny Powers and Gnarly Carly clutch that's hatching right now. Like, yay. Yay. I have a bearded dragon as a pet. Yes, I am a Panther Chameleon breeder. I arrange the hot dates of chameleons. I'm like a matchmaker for them. Then I even raise their offspring for them because they won't do it themselves. Lazy parents they are. They're not good parents. They're not good parents at all, actually. They're lousy parents. I have some juveniles ready now. I raise babies until they're about 3 to 4 months of age. Usually it's gonna be closer to 4 months unless they're like this clutch, which are just really big. They're 3.5 months old right now, and they're relatively huge for their age. Right now, so I don't have that much long format videos. So I mean, like I would. Right now, it's the streams that are the most here. I believe possibly as I do, once I get into long format videos, I just haven't posted any long format videos, so it's hard for me to even answer that for real, as I don't have that many. Or any. Yeah, no overseas shipping. time up because I'm still doing. JVT, thank you for the hundreds, and Braxton, thank you for the clock it. Good night, Braxton. Thank you for coming on tonight. Oh my gosh, this is so dirty. This is definitely one of my older nano breezes. Y'all might be, yeah, you all are going to be, after this, you're going to see me go into some power tools. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I got some dirt because I'm doing a dirty job with dirt and stuff like that. Whoa. Yeah, this is like, I actually got this Nano Breeze from a pet store, like for, yeah, it was a used one. You can tell it's a bit older, but as I will always say, there's no shame in used equipment. Just, I wouldn't get UVB bulbs used or foggers. I'm sorry, I know. It's very difficult. It's basically impossible for most people to do any international shipping with chameleons. There's very few people who are able to. Heck yeah. I want to go to Madagascar so bad. So Bill Strand, they do, it's a group trip. And I want to go with them one time. Just, it's, I guess Bill obviously has to work out. It's not the cheapest venture, I could say that. I think it's like $2,000 or something, or a ticket. And, or, I forget the lodging's included with that or not. Yeah, it's not the cheapest, but I really do want to go. What? He said it's already full? Get out of here, really? Dude, that's crazy, because they already had open spots for 26, and even like a month before they went, they still had some availability for that. That's nuts. Well, that's awesome that many more people are going to that. Oh yeah, yeah. They'll take you to, and also they're gonna take you to safe areas, and everyone who's gone has said it's been a very amazing experience to go. Yes. I don't believe any chameleon species is native to the Americas at all. We have like a false Cuban chameleon, which I think is a null. But they're all Africa and Madagascar. And maybe like parts of like Saudi Arabia or something. Oh! I got the planners. The dogs are gonna go nuts, but I actually got the planners that I needed to get too. They came in the mail today. Let me grab them, but dogs are probably gonna go nuts, just so you know. Yeah. No, Thor. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. He's like so mad. See, I have to put him up though, because he'll go through the trash and hide the trash in my bed. So, doggy gets put up. Alright, now I need to get my mister. And then I'll catch up on comments. So here it is. Oh, thanks. How different am I when I'm not streaming? Pretty the same. Pretty much the same. That's disappointing to you, I'm sorry, but pretty much the same. Oh! I mean, I guess I could definitely do it on accident. It'd be very cool to see them in a wild. It really would be. Okay. Hello. Oh, can't forget this one. Oh wow, just blurting out words. Blurting out words. Oh god. Huh. What? I'm literally... We're not. Because they're gonna be gone. Get the F out, dude. What the fudge? What the heck? What happened? Hot dang. Totally another bot wave. Like, what? Okay. Good night, Charlene. So is it Danny and Devon, or is it just Danny? Or are we out wild westing it? No. There's no Komodo dragons there. There are a lot of species of everything there, but not Komodo dragons. So we will definitely have all the John Gotti babies in their own enclosure by the end of the night. Although I will be making more enclosures, actually assembling them. Hey Andy, how are you? Hi Marcus. Strong lady. Oh. Oh yay. Danny, okay. Danny, is it just you? I do have red body. That's what John Gotti and Maui are, red body blue bars. And I will have, so the baby clutches the babies right now, they will be, or they are red body blue bar lineage. But the babies who are, like the clutch of babies that I'm about to be putting, that I have been working on right now to get in their enclosures, they are red body blue bar lineage. Now the clutch I have right now that's actively like looking for branches, they could be rainbow or red body blue bar. So that's a coloration I do have. The only coloration of ambilobi that I do not have is orange body blue bar. So I have yellow body blue bar, yellow body red body blue bar, and rainbow. Orange body blue bar is a very difficult coloration to breed and keep going. Brian, thank you. Who's back? Who's back? Oh my god. Whatever. Dude. Oh. Brought me now making me about to go put on some sweatpants. Just cause like, whatever. Damn. Damn. No. Dude, aren't they? It's how it gets. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, I just planted some pothos in here. They're going to grow and get bigger. Right now they're really pathetically small, but they're going to grow and get bigger. It is a reptile channel. You are nuts, though. Like, Lord forbid. Somebody did, Albert. Somebody did. Because they got away with the way they worded it, Davon. That was like, that was one thing. When I learned about super chats, I was like, man, is there an automatic filter on that? Because you already know that somebody would spend like $20 to say something really inappropriate and it's just blasted on you. And you either have to be like, I don't like money, or you have to just like accept, you know what I mean? I was waiting. That wasn't that bad of one. What the hell? Dude. Y'all are hilarious. I will say that. But this is a reptile live. At the moment, I am getting an enclosure ready to put a baby in. So, I'm just kind of repotting some extra pothos in here, and they're going to grow. No. Yeah, you gotta be on top of your plants, you guys. A baby Panther Chameleons. You'll see in just a little bit, actually, because I'm getting close to done with this enclosure. Thank you, Jose, for the laughing disco. Oh God. I'm sorry. I'll pick you guys right back up. This uneven garage floor is going to be the death of my phone. Thank God for the OtterBox, so I tell you what. Dude, we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for the OtterBox. That OtterBox, if you guys have ever questioned buying an OtterBox, just stick around on my live feed for a bit, because you're going to constantly see like this freaking 4,000. Damn, how much was my phone? How much was my phone? How much was a Galaxy S25 Ultra when it was brand new? Anyways, this OtterBox has saved its life plenty of times. So if you aren't about OtterBox, this stream should make you about OtterBox. Because, again, this uneven floor is literally going. Oh my God. Whatever. I'm sorry. Yes, I breed Panther Chameleons. So we have aisles of chameleons here. I'm at over 200 at the moment. Sorry for that, mods. I'm sorry. I would love to have an African gray. Like, that has always been like kind of my dream bird. Oh, whatever. Whoever I feel like whatevering. Depends on the age of your bearded dragon. When they're younger, mostly insects, crickets, dubia roaches, silkworms, hornworms. So it's like 70% insects, 30% greens, and then when they're a year to 18 months, it's like 70% greens, 30% insects. Thank you, Danny. So I do apologize. I'm not going to be as interactive as I am attempting to get baby Panther Chameleon enclosures finished. I say attempting. Like, I'm working my darndest here. Literally just put sticks in. What breed on their own are $65? Not Panther Chameleons. Panther Chameleons don't breed on their own. If you're checking day geckos, well, yeah, they're like, there's Yeah, they do. They're not as cool. They're little and they're fast. Like, I might get day geckos and then just release them in here to help with the bugs. All right. Dude, we're gonna add another. Add another pothos to this one, because this is like kind of pathetic. Yeah, I didn't really, It's a regretted tattoo. Most of my tattoos I regret because they ended up stupid. Problems. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Davon? Okay. It's gonna grow. Okay, the pothos are gonna grow. But I really don't want to go driving to Home Depot or anything because I need to get the AC fixed in the Escalade, and well, I can't. There's no availability until next Thursday, and yeah, I don't really want to drive 30 minutes because I do live in the country to like Lowe's or anywhere that has houseplants because it's gonna be miserable in the car, like miserable. So, but anyways, Friday, I have to go anyways to get my bugs. So my bigger crickets. So I'll probably just do it then. But so I'm really just kind of going through some of my houseplants I have here for the chameleons and trying my darndest. Oh, what age was it? What age demographic do you think it is? I feel like it's like all over. Because I definitely think that sometimes it's like young like teenagers who are just doing it to do it. Because like, you know, and then I also feel like it's like, you know, could be my grandpa or dad age. So I've always kind of think that that's all over. Tokay geckos are so cool, but they're mean. The best man. That's a tough one because there's different categories of movies that I love. I can ramble off a bunch of favorite movies, and they may or may not have like any correlation of like. So, I really liked Waterboy, Tropic Thunder, Saving Private Ryan, Forrest Gump. Damn. This is The Mask with Jim Carrey. Freaking love that movie. Brian, what does that mean? Huh. Why are you telling me to get to bed? I got shit to do. And I accidentally slept all freaking day yesterday. I have chameleons whose lives depend on me doing what I am doing right now. So upsy daisies we are. You know what? The Truman Show, yes and no. Because, like, I feel like, man, they were on to something with that show. They were on to something. I loved The Lion King as a kid. Like, the, you know, good old classic Lion King. I feel, and this is my opinion, and sure, people can fight me over it. I feel like as far as kids and animated movie, the worst parent death was the original Land Before Time. Littlefoot's mom. Like, the what? Dude, that was bad. Like, that was worse than Bambi's mom, worse than Mufasa. Still one of my favorite movies, but hot damn. That was the most, like, that, I mean, the fact that she was still alive, like, Littlefoot. How y'all saw that one in theater, I have no clue. Koi fish should be so, koi fish are beautiful. They're so beautiful. But man. Littlefoot's mom is when I can online as a person. Wait, what? Bro, Littlefoot's mom is when I can online as a, what do you mean? We do have a Littlefoot. It's a female Panther Chameleon. It's a female redline baby. We thought it was a male, but we were wrong. She's a boy, she's a girl. So we can totally redo that again. I'm down. No. I'm on a thing that's called anxiety in life. Anxiety in life can just make you freaking stay up, man. That would be funny too. Yes. They are the only ones that breed, yes. The never ending story is awesome. If you're asking about the horse part, yeah, that's sad. That's a very sad part. I agree. I'm just saying, I was saying specifically as far as a parent death in a children's animated movie, Land Before Time, I can't even. I still, I mean, I think it's worse than Little Bear, all that. Like, that was it. Trinity, hi. Oh yeah, no, that was just a thing. Well, it's still kind of a thing with Disney movies. Like they always have to like make sure kids know that life can be rough by like taking out one of the main character's parents. Who died in Little Bear? It was made known at like so the big brother bear when he was in his human form unalived the baby bear's mom. Remember? And he didn't find out until like much later. What the fuck? Oh, water these plants. Yeah, Little Bear was a Disney movie. I think that's kind of where that whole like thing where people they get cough and they're saying something started. I'm pretty sure that was a Disney movie. Well, I'm building baby chameleon enclosures, and y'all are about ready to see a couple baby chameleons. Just so you know. The red fern grows is a lot more traumatizing than Old Yeller, and we have gone on the topics before of like random ass movies that for I feel like my school district in Granite City, Illinois was just like they were all like on drugs because the movies that were for educational purposes that I talked to you all about that I watched in like second and third grade, you guys are like, what? Now I know where the red fern grows is basically required in most American school districts, but we got double traumatized because again, second grade. So first we read the book, which was a real rough book. They're like, hey, she was like Miss Curtsy. She was the evil teacher. She's like, okay, kids, like, here's your first full book with no pictures in it to read. And she picked the Red Fern Grows for our first completely no picture book to read was where the red fern grows. Like, bitch, come on. Really? Like, yeah, you're sure gonna get us on a whole, like, we love to read. Make us read where the red fern grows for our first full print. So anyways, we watched that, or I'm sorry, we read the book, and then she was like, now, children, I want you to understand how much they change things in movies. And then had us watch, she had the audacity to have us watch the movie in second grade. Drake, thank you for the floating heart. So I'll tell you this, that was messed up, dude. That was messed up. Like, I think she did that because she just was like a sadist, honestly, and she just loved to see little kids cry over dogs dying. I don't even freaking know, man. JVT, thank you for the 100, and Drake, thank you for the gold coins. Movies often truly do suck after, like, you know, the book, yes, but like when you're a second grader and you just had to read, like, instead of reading about the dogs dying, now you get to watch the movie version of the dogs dying. Like, come on. It was a requirement. I'm a millennial, but it was a requirement. No, but, and she also, same teacher had us watch the plague dogs. And that's like a weird, it's not a kid's cartoon, but it's an animated movie that's based, it's like a UK movie. That movie was messed up, man. That movie was messed up. That I still like, our parents didn't have to sign a consent form or nothing. And I don't know how they didn't have to sign a consent form. But if you know what that movie is, the plague dog, messed up. Miss Curtsy, I'm sure she's probably not alive anymore because she was already like a dinosaur back in the 90s. But yeah, you were one twisted teacher. JVT, we do appreciate you. Thank you so much. I already have a college degree. I have a Bachelor of Science in Accounting, and I graduated in the top 10% of my class. So thank you, but no thank you for my diploma. 3. Oh, are you talking about what they're saying? No, like I mean the Plague Dogs, or that movie was messed up. And then that German cat movie. Oh, it was a Great Gatsby book versus book. That one, I never read the book, but I can imagine how awful the book was, or the movie was compared to the book. I didn't like the movie. Call me weird. Thank you, JVT. I didn't really care for the movie. Like I know like the all the outfits like started a whole like era of dressing, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't think. So, anyways, on the things that we are gonna do. God dang it, dude. I'm sorry, mods. I'm so sorry. I was just trying to move shit. I guess we could just damn it do it on this side. It probably makes more sense to do it on this side. We're starting a whole new row of chameleon babies. Oh man. Don't let me forget. I gotta take the trash out to the end of my driveway because it's trash night. I am a panther. Thank you, Trinity. That's what I do. I breed panther chameleons. These are panther chameleon baby enclosures. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm getting this. I actually have. We've moved on to a whole different row to be putting the babies on, which is cool and also scary at the same time. Cool and scary. I'll catch up in comments as best as I can. Just a moment here. Oh wow, this is a nice stick. Sure like this stick. Okay. Let me get the UVB light. Are they still in here? What do they do with them? Where are my UVB lights? Here they are. UVB lights. Da, 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 da. UVB lights. But you are not the size I need. Wait. What size are you? You're a 3-footer. I need a 4-foot. There you are. Awesome. I was about to really cry because that's not the size I needed. Actually, yeah. These are the size I need. Long ones. Whoa. Because I got a lot of chameleons, so I need to have really big UVB lights. What? It's Panther Chameleons. Panther Chameleons. No fish here, you guys. Alright, so when you do get, even though Vivarium Electronics is like literally the same as Arcadia, the bulbs you get, just so you know, because this is more affordable to get Vivarium Electronics, but the bulbs that they come with are not UVB. They're basically grow lights. I don't even think they're grow. They're just like regular. You're not going to use them. So you are going to have to buy your UVB lights. Yeah, these are not cheap. UVB lights. Oh man. This is always such a nerve-wracking experience for me, to be honest with you guys, is getting the UVB lights open. Oh, I hate this so much. I'm missing it. I'm missing all the fun stuff, it looks like. Now, I do like Arcadia bulbs. I kind of won't. I will always use Arcadia bulbs. The reason being, like, I was checking over a year with the same bulb producing the UVB light I needed. So, saved me a lot of money. I switched it up. Okay, fudge. And this is where the potential issues are going to arise. I think, hold up. Hold the F up. Damn, hold up. I need my stool for this. I need my stool. I gotta get these lights right. Ah! Oh, my stool's over there. I hope that wasp doesn't make its appearance to me again. Okay, so you have just started again. So I think I'm going to just use the larger, yeah, I'm going to get the longer connecting cord for you. Okay. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, but damn it, not really at the same time. Like, it's a very relevant self-conversation. Please, wasp, don't be up here. I don't really want you to be up here because that would really suck. No, motherfucker. I don't like that. I don't like none of that. What's that even from? You know, stupid thing? Okay. Alright. Chat is cray cray. Yeah, let's get to know you, Lily. Alright, now to pick the babies. It's gonna be John Gotti babies. I think I found the freaking wasp. Get the fuck away from me, wasp. There the fuck it is. There the fuck it is. Oh my god. Damn it. Sorry, I warned you. I'm doing really good at cussing. But the second there's a wasp or a brown recluse. Look, see, here's the thing. I got a lot of chameleons and a lot of lights. I'm afraid to tell you how much I have and all that as far as worth, but basically, like, I can't get the lights wet. I can't do anything that would harm the chameleons, aka wasp spray. So, and this one's mad because I did spray him with some white vinegar earlier, so he probably really hates me. The fuck are you, wasp? Damn it, man. I'll spray him with some white vinegar again, though, because, like, I can't, not the wasp. Fuck, he's still alive, and yeah, he's flying the fuck around, man. I don't want to deal with this fucker. Why is he here? Why is he coming? Why did they come in here? Oh, man. This sucks so bad. No, it's a different one. It's a different wasp. That wasp is long gone, not one. This one's mad. Fuck, where did it go? Hell. The helly. Every little noise I hear now, I'm like, wasp. No, I can't. Get a salt gun. I don't care what color wasp it is. Wasp or dicks. Of course, you're right over one of the baby's enclosures. Mother. Get the fuck away from the baby. Oh my god. Oh, it's so... Spit at it. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Thanks for that really helpful advice, man. Thanks for that. Me? Listen, I don't want him to get a baby. He's right above a baby enclosure. I'm just afraid that, like, they're going to be hanging from the top of the screen. He's just going to go and, like, sting them. It's never happened, but it's just something I'm... Where did it go? Where did that fucker fly off to? Where did it fly off to? It's a wasp. No, I'd rather deal with the brown recluse than this. At least that thing stayed still. Dude, where the hell did it go? Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Why? I'm gonna spray this fucker with... Oh, it was like right in between baby enclosures. Fuck me, dude. Holy fuck. There's 2 wasps in here. There's 2 wasps. I am outnumbered. So badly outnumbered now. I am so badly outnumbered. This is stupid as fuck. Are you fucking kidding me? There's 2 of these fuckers. For fuck's sake. Dude, where'd this one go? Fuck me. Fuck. Fuck, there's 2 wasps now. Fuck, there's 2. There's 2 of them. Shit. Ah. Oh, you're fucking attached. Fuck me, dude. Why does this thing have to be fucking lost, man? And there's something right in the way. There's something right in the way of you. Oh, shit, dude. Fucking hate this. There's a cord right there, so I can't even smack it. I don't want to get stung. One to fucking go. I'm sorry. And this one's in between cages. Dick. 2. I just got 1 though. This one's in between baby cages. Matt, thank you for the Bree. We got one more to do. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. This one's here, though. It's like, thank you so much, Matt. See it right there? That's it. Right in between baby cages. Like, what a stinker butt. Yeah, no, see, chameleons might them. I don't want to get stung by them. I'm not bothered by bees at all. Bees are, wasps can just keep stinging you and will keep stinging you for the most part. Some species. These are that species. But this sucker is right. I can't even smack it because he's like in between enclosures. Exactly. That's why I don't mess with bees. And I've been stung by one bee. I've been stung by a lot of wasps. I don't want to do it again. Damn, they're huge. The red-brown ones, whatever that species is. Screw that. And I got 2 of them in here. Damn, even when I get this one to fall, like, it's going to be hard to find them. Fuck, and I'm spraying my light. And I'm spraying my motherfucking light. Fuck. Shit, he's right. Oh, fuck that, wasp. You're gonna go in my UVB? No, you turd bucket? Don't do that stuff. Don't do that. No. Don't go inside the light, man. Damn it. Yes, be disoriented. Damn it, you're on my fucking light still. She's like looking for me to come get me. God damn it. Fuck this thing. Sorry. They're like everywhere out here, man. Hot fuck. Where did it go? Shit, where the fuck did it go? Damn it, dude. Damn it, where did that fucker go? Shit. So now I got a pissed off wasp here. Got a pissed off wasp. Where is the pissed off wasp? Shit. Fuck. Where did it go? Damn it. Damn, where did this fucker go? You have a nest of what in your room? Where did this thing go? Where did it go? I don't like that. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where it's at. Fuck me. That's a cricket. Right on top of my light. Where is that creature at? It's not even in the same spot. Where did it fly off to? Damn it, I hate that. I literally don't know where it's at. found it. All the way over here now? Are you kidding me? Again, on all things electrical. Really? Are we still like... Why? I mean, I know why it's under the lights. It's the damn bug. Fucking stupid wasp. Ruining my good stream. Fucking... Right where the fucking cords are at too. In the missing system. I'm gonna get stung by this thing. Oh, now we're in between cages. Well, hey. Hold up. Hold on, motherfucker. Where the fuck it go? Thank you so much for the super hat. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much for the super. We did it. We did it. We got it. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. There's two of them. I got them. I mean, I'm going to smash this one just, you know, double. So, yeah, dang, dude. Damn. Two of these fuckers. We got it. Oh my gosh, dude. We did it. We did it. Matt, thank you so much. You're so awesome. I was like, oh god, I thought I saw another wasp. I was about to lose it. So that's 3 wasps in like less than a week, I think. I don't like that. I don't like that number at all, you know? Yeah, I'm not liking that number at all. I have to get rid of them. I don't want to just be sitting duck and get stung, you know? Also, like... Okay, back to what we were doing with babies. With the baby panthers. Oh my god. That's so crazy annoying, though. Oh, hey. I think I only had one John Gotti baby left here. In here anyways. So... here's this John Gotti baby. And we're going to get one of these stinker butts. There are 2 or 3? There's 3 of you. Oh, there's 4 of you in here. Oh, you look like you're being a doucher. So you're going to come with me if you're being a doucher. Because you get to go in your own enclosure now. Because I think he was being a doucher. This little Jungati, but he's going to be a red body blue bar. Yes, they will hurt. That's why I had to get rid of him. Oh, yeah, he could have. The sting would have hurt. Get the... Oh, God, it's just a big-ass, like, mayfly. I was like, not again. We can't have them here. So here's this John Gotti baby. And this one. Actually, are any of you guys also males? I think this one might be a female. You're gonna go in here. Yeah. This one's for sure. This one's for sure a male. Look at him. He's so pretty. All right, let's go in your own enclosures. Yeah, I just don't want to be, you know, I would like to avoid getting stung if I can. It's pretty important to me, you know. Yeah, let's not get stung. All right, so we gotta figure out which John Gotti babies, what I'm gonna label them as. Oop, my bad. Actually freed up. So that is gonna be John Gotti. Oh man. Yeah. I'm glad none of y'all are wasp too. And, you know, it makes it a little easier to know that you're not all wasp. Just a little. So that is going to be John Gotti 8 and 9. So let's go put them, get their labels. We'll label them. When did they hatch? They hatch at the 10th. Potted 9, 10, 26. Okay. Hello. So we got these guys in here. So just get this open. Oh, little boy here is all brave and hanging out. And wow, look at the colors on this one now. I think that's a female though, despite the pretty colors. This one is for sure a male. All right, now we're going to do another enclosure. So that actually freed up one of the nano breezes, so that's cool. Well, I need my phone thing. I thought we were going to be having a hard time. I thought we were going to have to start assembling the nano breezes that I still need to actually put together, and thankfully it doesn't look like we are going to have to do that. 74. Matt, it just happens. He's just like, man, what's going on? It's just part of it I'm learning, you know? Especially over here. I mean, we get it on the other platform too. It's just, I think here it's just kind of, don't know why it's more here. But it for sure is. Oops. Okay. So which John Gotti do I have left? We have 3 of them here. Okay. This one I think I have 3 left in here. Wait. Where's the other one at? Okay, there it is. Okay, cool. I hate this. I hate the bottom to this one. That's right. I do not like the bottom to this one. Oh, no, no. None, they would never say any of it to anyone's face. No. Well, I guess we would kind of hope they wouldn't, but man, at the same time, I guess I wouldn't be overly surprised if they would. And that in itself is going to make that more difficult with the, yeah, it's going to make it a bit more difficult with putting the corrugated plastic in. So the type of bottom this is. So just flip it over. Oh, true. No, I don't really care for the dirty mouth. It's just, it's the only thing I have right now. It's not my favorite at all. At all. It's just, no. No, I'm probably not gonna, I don't like it. It's gross. Good night, JVT. Get some rest. Oh god, it's 4:30. Wow. Oh, from the grasshopper stuff. That's right. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be a bit more difficult to get the corrugated plastic in here because of the shape of it. Huh. This might be one that I have to do. Can this work? Even if this works. No, I still have to. have to, damn, close to it. We're so close to that working, actually. Oh, I wish I could play music, but I can't here. Like we do everywhere else or on other, but we cannot do it here. And it is very, it's aggravating, yeah. So this enclosure is one of the other ones I bought from the pet store, and it has a different bottom to it. I mean, it's a bottom that would come with these, but I never use because, well, it's kind of... So, unfortunately, I'm wondering if... I really don't want to... Because I'm going to have to cut this, like, really rather awkwardly. Like, there's going to be a gap either which way I go about it, so I'm going to have to make this because of how it's, like, I'll show you. So most of the other enclosures are like this. So you just have like that flat bottom. So I just put the corrugated plastic and just get the right size and it works. It's pretty easy. You just gotta get the right size. This though has, my bad. This one has like the drainage bin in it. So as you could see, it creates a bit of a, it dips down lower, but then there's going to be a gap because of the lip or whatever on it. So that kind of presents a bit more of a difficulty. Oh God, that sucks. Hey, huh? Nervous mode. What? Your server got hacked? Say what? That sucks. It sucks if your server got hacked. It's for the chameleons. Oh, because of the wasp? Yeah. For now, I got it taken care of. For now. But mind you, that was the... Well, we've had it happen before, I guess is what I was going to get at. That was not the first wasp incident. I'm not the best about snake enclosures. No, when it comes to panther chameleons, I'm your girl, but not snake enclosures. Top of the morning, Duster. Yeah, I honestly, like, after I dropped the kids off on Wednesday morning, I got home. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna lay my head down for just like a minute or so, and then literally the next thing you know, it was Thursday, and I was like, oh. So my body kind of did one of those whole darn mandatory like restarts, I guess, you know, that our phones do sometimes, and then like, yeah, this time it was definitely my my body was like, yeah, we're gonna just force her to shut down for now because she's doing too much. Maybe I could just do this. Honestly, dude, I hate this though. right there is so close. I hate the bottom of this. It's going to make this so much more difficult to actually, I just need it tight, but not. Oh God, here we go. Sorry, I'm so like focused on this. Wait, you. Your coffee just sounded. Uh-oh. Whoa, what? Danny is okay. Well, right now, damn. So fucking annoying. How long have you been watching? And then here is going to be the other issue, right here. Yeah, I wonder if I'm going to be able to make this work with that type of bottom that's in this enclosure. I mean, I know how I could make it work. I just don't really feel like going and finding the glue. That might be what I have to do, though. Really? For the past 30, or like you mean like in real life? Wait, what? Okay. Oh God. No fucking way. All that work just to like have this. Ooh. I can't even right now. Am I just gonna, should I have just, no way. Hold up. Okay. That one's fairly easy. sorry. Lily. Hold on. Oh my god. Damn. They really. And then the mod said no. Oh god. I mean, persistence. I mean, have they been in here? Has Lily been in here? I don't remember seeing that account. But yes, Matt. I'll tell you this. We have already learned about having mods. We don't really know become mods. That isn't a good thing. Cannot have that happen again. Don't want to ever request that again. Not cool. Not cool stuff. I could tell you that. You never know who you're gonna get. Like, mods are like a box of chocolates. You never know who you're gonna get. Not all of them are like the ones that we see right now. Okay, now I just looked. Where did it go? No soup for you. Oh my god. Hey, how are you? Dude, this is, yeah, I hate the bottom to this enclosure. Yeah, this is the only one I have that's like that, thank God. Because this is annoying. This is very annoying. Having to, like, almost perfectly fit this in there when it's not. But I gotta use them. Gotta utilize everything to the best of my capabilities. Damn it, don't be too much. It's like, oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Thank God. Now hopefully. So I got Panther Chameleons. And you're about to see a couple babies because I'm getting ready to put them in their enclosure right now. Well, I'm getting the divider figured out, which has been taking a lot longer than normal. And then I'm going to get the plants figured out. Yeah, this divider, because this whole enclosure is different with the bottom than the other ones have been, and significantly different, and it's a lot more annoying. Oh, look, you too. Alright. Hopefully that does a trick. Hopefully. Hopefully that does a trick. If not, well, I won't really be surprised. Because that's kind of how it just seems to go sometimes. Water. So I need a drink anyways. I breed Panther Chameleons, so I was just getting the enclosure ready there. Now I'm going to get some plants and sticks Ready? I thought I tossed over a stick I found. So I'm just gonna put these here. Ready? I could have sworn I found another stick. I keep saying, oh, I'm gonna go out to the woods and just get some sticks, and I haven't done that yet. So I might make sure I'm putting 2 females in this one just because I don't necessarily trust the divider. Okay, so let's get some dirt in here real quick. I've never heard of them. You shouldn't do, if you mean like in an like glass enclosure, no, or an aquarium, no, you need to have airflow. So a hybrid would be the closest to that, that you would want to get. I could have sworn. I know I did. I know I actually had. Where did I throw that stick to, though? I think I threw that stick before the whole scare of the wasp. That was annoying. Damn, I still hear Thor. I still hear Thor going crazy inside. I still hear him so crazy. Well, actually, hey, I'm being not smart. I found a source of several good stick options, I believe. I can trim some of these off. I'm really trying to avoid having to do the whole twig thing. Okay, here we go. This will be a good one. I could use multiple of these sticks. Okay. Oh, my bad, you guys. Sorry. Sorry. Is it glitchy? Or is it okay? Sorry, okay, good. It just was on my other phone for a sec. Didn't really know why. Yay, this is a good one. So these will be good. I have Panther Chameleons, not chickens. Lizards, not chickens. I would be down to have chickens. I don't think they're part of the plan for me at the moment. Maybe down the road when something in my life changes to where I have the time for chickens. I have Panther Chameleons. It's a disgusting Mountain Dew. It's like I don't like it. It is the dirty, it's a zero, but it's a dirty cream soda one. I had high hopes for it because I like dirty sodas, but just wasn't doing it for me. Morales, thank you for the 100. I have a boyfriend. His name is Cade. He sometimes is in these live streams. Okay, now let's do another pot here. Oh. No, not spiders, not spiders. I have like a couple of jumping spiders as pets, but they're not out here. And I don't... Does this look like... I guess I've never really seen the room of like a whatever type of spider breeder. Does it look similar to this setup? Oh, this is gross. Yeah, don't like it. Oh god dang it! Where those fancy dancy tools I was just using go? Oh no! No, Brittany lost the tool. Oh god! Good thing I looked. Really? They have them in this big of enclosures? I mean, I guess the smaller ones you're seeing here, yeah, for the baby chameleons, but I thought you were... Alright, I'm tripping about where I'm sitting at right now. Ooh, nice fruits there. Barking spiders? No, this is a... I don't own a pet store. I just breed Panther Chameleons. They have a lot of babies when they have, like, there's a lot of eggs. So, right now I'm working on baby chameleons home. And you're about to get to see a couple baby Panther Chameleons because I'm about finished with this enclosure. One thing I noticed, I better have some more soil somewhere, some potting soil, because I'm about out of this stuff. I feel like I have more somewhere. So when baby Panther Chameleons hatch, they, like, if they're like curled up, they're like the size of a Cheerio cereal. They're very itty bitty. You're about to see some that are not too old at all, like under a month old. But yeah, they're very, very little when they first hatch. They look like little ETs with 4 legs and a long tail. That's really the best way I can describe them to people. I like how they look. They're cute, but they don't start, like, the males don't start to get their coloring until they're around 3 months old, and it continues to develop from there. Okay. So I think I'm gonna put this. Oh my god. it. Freaking. This whole, like, yeah, this whole bottom of this enclosure is so aggravating to me. It's like super aggravating. Because even to do that, I'm going to have to... That's so freaking annoying. So this one, I'm just going to have to, like, kind of put here, I guess, to prevent it from... Shoot, I'm going to have to do multiple of that to prevent the baby from crawling there. Oh, so freaking annoying. Is that going to work over here? Yeah, we got that part covered. And then I have to do... Yeah, this hole, I don't like this hole. It what? Man! Yeah, I think, you know, for my ex-husband, I did hide all the jumping spiders I had as pets for a while. But I think this snake might be a little bit more challenging. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I think, just from what I know about them, that they could prove to be a little bit more challenging. Just a tad bit more challenging to hide. But here I am giving good advice, right? How to successfully hide your new boa from your husband who says absolutely no snakes. No, so panthers do not drop their tails. That is not something that they do for defense mechanisms. They can yeet themselves from places if they feel that that is a safer option. Like if they're on a branch or something and there's a predator out to get it, like it can most definitely jump off of that because it's like, oh, well, I'd rather risk death than from falling than death from this predator. And as far as dropping their tail, no, their tail is very important to them. I've seen them get around just fine, missing a whole leg, but they have their tail still. I think that missing a tail to a certain point, to like a certain amount of it, would be game over for them. Okay. We're going to go put this enclosure over here. Yeah, I don't like... With this bottom, it gets very difficult. So I'm hoping that I'm just going to put 2 females in here. So that way, if they end up getting into the other side of the enclosure, at least it's not like 2 really territorial males. Could would suck. And we're gonna get 2 babies. Although, first of all, where did my little Here it is. Awesome. Now I'm kind of wanting to go with 2 females. So hopefully, did not want to end my stream. That's not what we wanted to do. Hopefully one of these guys. You look pretty, female. Let's look at these guys up here. Male for show. Are you a grumpy butt male or what are you? Ah, we don't want to do that. You look like the male too. You, on the other hand, look kind of like... Damn, are you another male? Yeah, you are another male too. Are there any females up here? You're okay, little one. Okay, was it just 3 up here? Possibly just 3. Okay, hold on. No, alright, here's one. You are... What are you? Yep, you are a female. 1, 2, okay. That one's a female. And then, let's see if I have another female in this one. They are native to Madagascar. Yes, yes, yes. I just feel like I just sound like Ducky. Yep, 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 yes, yes, yes. Okay, what are you? Parts of you say male, others that say female. You. Damn, and what are you? I don't know. I'm having a hard time with some of them. Like, for real. Some of y'all are making it hard to tell if you're male or female. I need to see you again. And at this age, it's very difficult to tell if they're male or female. Now, usually the males from this clutch are pretty like... Alright, I'm going to go with these 2. I'm going to look at one of these guys again because I'm pretty sure one of these guys is clearly a male since they are siblings. Usually anything from John Gotti, yeah. So, yeah, that one's definitely a male. So, these 2 should be females. Alrighty. I have no clue why I did that. I feel it coming. Did I leave my stuff over there? I believe I did. Cool, cool. My bad tool stuff. And these are... Alright, here's the babies. Well, these are 2 females. I wanted 2 females for this particular enclosure because it's very difficult to put the divider in it because of how the bottom to this enclosure is. So if they do get into each other's if they were to get into each other's enclosure, I'd rather them be 2 females, as they should hopefully not be as territorial for at least for a while. And by the time they are, I should be able to have the baby enclosures a bit set up a bit differently at that point. Okay. Guys, I guess I left a pen over there. Whoopsies. For John Gotti, 10, 11. Free 10. John Gotti. 11. High and fifth. Yes, when you have a sweet female, now not every female is a sweetheart, but when you actually have a sweetheart female, oh my gosh, like, they are like so amazing. The way, oh, sweetheart female Panther Chameleons, like how Bonita is, they're beautiful, they're so amazing. It's hard to compete with that because of how they are towards you. It's just like, oh, they like me. Oh, what? So Panther Chameleon, yeah, they change their color, but it's based on mood and temperature. But the male, even females, so like I can't talk. They still get really pretty, just not as vivid of colors as the males get. But they can still get very beautiful, or still be very beautiful. Trying to see if I have a good, like, well, I have a lot of females, so I'm trying to see if there's any that are showing some really pretty color right now, or if they're all just still like begging for more food, even though they all just ate a bunch of food. So like Fendi here, she's getting into gravid colors finally. So that's one of my females. It's hard to, but she's like a pretty, like, oh, whoa. I don't know what happened there. It says that I was disconnected or something. My bad. Hold on. You have eggs soon? Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so now hold on, where the hell? Where's those eggs? Oh god, there they are. Oh man, I was a little nervous. A little nervous there. But alright, that worked out. And look at the Campino babies. More girls hatching. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, sorry about that. I was looking at eggs. So as you know, I'm having clutches hatch. this is King Powers, Gnarly. Wait, no. This is Gambino, Gnarly Carly. Man. Right? Yeah. Gambino. Time, but retained. And today, 15. Okay. You guys are gonna go for just a moment. Okay, like I know. Probably not gonna like it, but it's just for a little bit. I had to have that clutch hatch. And it's time for another enclosure. Fendi. It was Fendi Thunder Snatch. It's the female that I was talking about. And another one. Uh-oh. JVT. Fendi was paired with Helix. Because I kind of figured the chances of me purchasing a red body blue bar male from anybody right at the moment was going to be like next to none. So, like, I'm also debating on either pairing Zestarella up with Big Polly or, oh shit. Ooh. Yeah, as you're debating on pairing him up with Big, or selling her too. Ooh, I need to get another. That one won't work. Damn, I need to get another corrugated plastic board. Look at that. I'll be right back. Oh, that one works. That one will work. Oh, snap. My bad. That's because of the whole evil wasp. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. No, just chameleon. But I get why. I mean, that's what a lot of people think I'm doing those, is that. But it's Panther Chameleons. Okay, so this one won't take nowhere near as long. I just realized in order to completely get all the John Gotti babies in their own enclosures, I am going to have to actually assemble other enclosures now. So we're at that point because this is officially my last. This is my last pre-assembled Nano Breeze. So we're at that point now. We're at that point. So exciting times. Brittany is the word. My favorite food? Damn. Shoot. Oh god. It depends. Man, it depends. Like I love a good ribeye. I love pasta. Oh, like dude, I like food. Like I'm not a picky eater. So like there's so many different types of foods I like. It just depends where we're at. You know, it depends what's going on. Like there's just so much that goes into that question. I am, as you can tell, I am an overthinker. Me, I'm patient. Well, rushing doesn't really ever do any good. You know? That's where stuff gets messed up. You've seen me almost do that before. Shoot, even on that last enclosure I was just working on before this one. Like, there definitely was probably a different way I could have gone about that, but I was just like, oh my god. Like, I just wanted to get it finished. I was at that point. I just wanted to get it finished. So. Are you? Oh, no. I can't just go places all willy-nilly because the chameleons have to always be watched. The chameleons have to have somebody here to take care of them and make sure they're doing well in life. If nobody's here, well, they'll die. And you think I'm kidding. I am not kidding. They'll die. They're done. Nobody's here. Gone. Chameleon's gone. Hello, Mary. Is somebody talking to? What are you saying, Mary? Is there somebody Mary? Is Mary here, or are we just? I am. This though, I will say, this is a bit different. I am definitely looking forward to when it's just my regular stuff, like my regular day-to-day chores with these guys, compared to all this madness. And I still haven't even yet attempted to be working on those shoebox enclosures. Oh man, yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. This might be one of my more continuous streams. I mean, I have to print off something, but that really won't. I don't have to get off of here because this is stuff I got to do. And I'm pretty sure I have potting soil somewhere. This bag's about done. I mean, I know I have like topsoil, but that's not really what I want to use at all. I don't want to use topsoil. Yeah, like that don't sound too fun. So there are these plastic shoebox storage, like they're stackable and they click into each other. But a lot of people who breed geckos use them for geckos, and I just have to cut off a plastic top and glue mesh onto it, and bada bing, bada boom, I got a baby chameleon enclosure. So for 12 of these shoe boxes, I'm able to get, I'm sorry, for $35, I'm able to get 12 of these shoe boxes. So they are also much more affordable. I wouldn't recommend going this route for full-size chameleon enclosures. But for baby enclosures, if you're trying to individually raise them, I'm curious to see how it goes, because if it works out pretty well, I'll make another order of them. So hopefully they do good, because that could truly also be a game changer too in general. Because I mean, I'm sure like longevity, the actual like toxuriums and stuff will last longer. And I really don't know how I feel about hooking them up to misters, to like my Mist King. But surely like it can't, yeah. It's better than having them group raise, for sure. At times it's just inevitable. They have ventilation. Like these are like they already have ventilations because they're for shoes. Like I think two of the sides have ventilation in them. And then when I make one of the screen sides mesh, like when I cut it out and put mesh, there's more ventilation. So like my toxuriums, the only mesh on them, they're PVC. The only mesh on them is the door and the top. And I do like those are baby chameleon enclosures. If you didn't know that. The ones I'm working on now are Nano Breeze. They're a different brand. They're a little bigger than toxuriums. But they are mostly mesh. The door on the top, on the Nano Breezes, the door is plexiglass. Oh God. Yeah, but these shoe boxes, they have like several, I think two of the sides have like ventilation holes. So your shoes don't get all stanky. And then, that works in our favor with the chameleons or any reptiles, because I know people are using them for the geckos as well. Danny actually is the one who found these for me. I was like, yes, I'm going to have to try them. So I'm about at that point of trying them. Oh, God. Okay. So here we go. This one is ready. Oh, dirty water running down my leg. Well, it's just water that has like... Well, dirt. They're dirty. All right, now we got to get the babies. Okay, which babies am I gonna get? Wait, what? What? Thank you. From Nose. Morning, who you with? The ventilation for the shoebox ones is like, there's a side of them. Like there's the sides of the shoebox is ventilation in it. I saw a really, really pink lizard. He was dark, dark pink. I don't know. She was stuck on the window? Is that seriously Thor just still barking like a maniac? I think so. Oh my god. Oh god, you're fine. Come here. Did you just dramatically, like, fall? Two boys. Let's put these boys up. Hello. So now I need to start actually assembling the man. Oh my god. So we got this baby and this baby. They're going into their enclosure. Oh, here you go. Am I out of name tags? Possibly. I have one left and I'm just going to write over that when it does say John Gotti. Okay. Wait, what? Sounds like a weird thing you're saying. I've never seen them, but... Oh, yeah. These are for babies. These are babies. But they're itty bitty. The full-grown ones are in much bigger enclosures. These are just temporary for like when they're babies, just so you can individually raise them. Tell me, does it even a dark? There are some that are kind of pinkish colored. So this would be 12 and 13. This is 12. Hold on. Just labeling the babies. Here, let me show you some of the babes. So these are the babies I just put in these enclosures here. That big blue lizard that you're talking about is probably their sire. Because he's got a lot of blue on him. John Gotti does. That's one of the males right there. Super cute. And then the males, like the full-grown males, they are in much bigger enclosures. This is their enclosures. Now those babies, their sire is John Gotti, and he is here. He's sleeping. Or maybe not, but he's getting ready to fall asleep. But that is their sire, John Gotti. I am from the St. Louis, Missouri area. That is right. Okay. Dude. So I have, I think, 3 John Gotti babies left. And then it's Kenny Powers, Big Polly, and the Gambino clutch. I'm not even, I mean, I am concerned about the clutch that's hatching right now, but that can't be my main focus. I have to get, because they're the youngest. So